Arsenal Fan TV. Did we blow that? Did we just blow that? I mean,
Yeah.
great opportunity to get the full 3 points. And I mean, why were we hanging on like that?
Typical Arsenal, isn't it? Come on, Robbie.
Was that our fault, or do we have to commend Liverpool?
Nah.
I mean, they did really come at us.
Nah, because at the end of the day, we got the goal. We started brightly in the second half, and we should have just carried on the same because they were there for the taking. We would have got 4-5, etc. But we kind of just went, oh, do you know what? We got the goal. We'll sit back. And in that last 20 minutes, you could see it coming. It was building and building and building, and it's like no one does anything about it. And they were the wrong substitutions tonight.
So what substitutions would you have brought on then?
I'd brought Gabriel on all day long.
Wouldn't that have pushed us further back?
No, right in that last 5. Once we weathered that bit of storm and we went right towards near the injury time, and you know that they're going to add 3, 4, 5 minutes or whatever. It happened last year. How many times have you seen Liverpool score goals in the 90th minute? So with 5 minutes, that last substitution, when he brought Arteta on for Ozil, I'd have brought Gabriel on. Because my problem is, when that ball went in the box, who was challenging for the first ball? And then who was challenging for the second ball when he put it in the net? No one. Do you know what I mean? And it's so frustrating, Robbie, man, because Man City draw at home, Spurs lose, Leicester win by beating them, I know, but
do we have to look on it and say, listen, out of all of them, we had the away game today. It's a tough away game to come to.
Yeah, but Leicester are away to Spurs.
Right, but it's a tough place to come here, right? To play Liverpool. It's never going to be an easy game.
No.
Would you have taken a point before the game, or were you like, nah, we need 3?
No, not when you look at their injury list. Not when you've seen a lot of their games recently. They've been there.
They didn't have much more injuries than what we got.
That's
That's the thing. Where were all the injuries?
That was quite deceiving.
They played a trick on us with those injuries, didn't they?
I think that was quite a bit of a deceiving one. But you know what Scousers are like. They're a bit deceiving anyway, aren't they? But at the end of the day, if we didn't have Stoke and Chelsea coming up, I'd sit there and say, do you know what, if we had a home game against Newcastle and or Aston Villa, etc., I'd say, you know what, good point, we roll on. But this means Stoke is huge. We win at Stoke, then a lot of us were sitting here and saying 4 points out of 2 away games, brilliant. Yeah, it's a bit of a kick in the teeth because it was a 90th minute goal. And I think that all our goals were avoidable, should we say. But I think tonight highlighted how much we're missing Coquelin, and I think it also highlighted for me this group of players that have been playing week in, week out for the last few weeks covering is starting to look a bit tired now.
Yeah, and is that why we need that Mohamed El Neni to come in?
So the best thing is we've got this guy. You know, it looks like it's finally going to go over the line in the next 24 hours. So he's going to be fresh. He's going to give us something different. Rosicki's back, so he will give us something different. And Sanchez is back, so it will give us that bit extra. But Stoke's a big game, man. They've always turned up at home this season against.
And what do you reckon? Do you think we can finally go there and turn them over? It's always a place where we find it difficult.
I think the only year we've really gone and done something there was the year Ramsey broke his leg, wasn't it? When we went there and got the victory.
What about this year?
If we're going to win the league, Robbie, we've got to go there and win. It's as simple as that. If we go there and win, we beat Chelsea, then we'll look back upon this and go, great draw. But if we don't beat Stoke, we'll look back upon this and go 2 points dropped.
Stoke is a massive game. It'd be interesting if they try to play football with us. I know, listen, they've got Nautovic, they've got Bojan, and they've got Shaqiri, but our front three can match their front three. So we're up for the battle.
And Alexis could be back in for that one as well.
Absolutely. And maybe Mohamed El Neni. So, you know, it's disappointing, but we have to keep our heads up. We're still top, I think, at this time, you know.